Hi everyone, welcome to How Ines Rolls. I am on my way to go to Costco. We just came back from a couple of days in Utah, and Paul and I are going to try a couple of new things. So stick around to see which things we change out and what I go and buy anyways. So let's go. Costco is just the best. I'm so happy to be here. And I have no kids, which means I can take as much time as I want. Yes! This is a great discount for these bars, like $5.70. Didn't think about that one. Wanting to know a great protein. This one is my favorite. That chocolate is really good. Going into the fresh produce. Good thing the kids aren't here, because they always go, "Ooh, it's so cold." Okay, I'm back from Costco and I spent about $290. So let me show you what I got. But pretty much it's going to be a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot of convenience foods. But before I do that, I bought windshield wipers. They were like $5. So they were on a big sale. They even had like $3 off. Passing those to Paul. It was funny, at the register, the lady was like, "Is there a storm coming?" And I kept going like, "What are you talking about?" She finally was like, "You have windshield wipers." No, it's just we need to change ours. Okay, so back there you can see I have 3 packs of the Grandma Sycamore. The kids love this. It's got a really good taste. So if you are able to get some Grandma Sycamore, super good. I also got some of these English muffins. They're super good. And so I love just putting them in the freezer and letting the kids either make, just a breakfast sandwich out of them or just eat them with butter and jam. But they have a higher protein count. So I really like these a lot. I also bought my older son. He loves this killer bread. So I am happy to buy that for him. He'd been requesting it the last couple times I'd gone to the store, so I'm happy to have backup now. Okay, so Ezra right now, I think I've told you guys, Ezra's pretty picky. What a surprise, he's 6 years old. He loves these organic tortillas, which, by the way, if you can get your hands on some uncooked tortillas, specifically that brand, and organic, they are the best tortillas, aside from going out to a place that makes them themselves. Yeah. So we'll put this with some peanut butter and a banana. Sometimes I'll sprinkle some cinnamon in there. So good. And he loves it. He'll eat it for breakfast or lunch, and I'm okay with that. So after spending a couple of days traveling and just going out to eat a lot, Paul and I decided that we were going to try to be better organized with our meals and at least just try to have a plan. So meal prepping will probably come into play, and just making some different decisions with salads, which I love. But I do know that these are mostly for convenience, because I could easily cut a block of cheese and get some nuts and stuff. But they're ready to go. So that way there's no excuse for us in the mornings to get one of these to take them with us to work, or for me to work. Look at Ezra. Do you know I was texting Paul and asking him to ask Ezra if he would eat plain waffles. And what did you say? No. No, he will not eat plain waffles. No. So that's why I had to get some other things. But will you put these in the back fridge for me? Here, both of those. They're pretty light, so we'll get some of those. Now for our missionary farewell, we had a big party. I'll link the video somewhere up here. But I did make this a giant chicken salad sandwich tray of sorts. Well, I found it in a mini size. So this is gonna be perfect for my lunches, because I'm the only one who would eat this, because if you're new to my channel, my family is anti-sour cream, anti-mayonnaise, and most condiments. So I love this stuff. In fact, I purposely bought wheat thins to go with it. So I'll just make sure that I just have the serving size and just keep track of what I'm eating. Another thing that I found at our Costco was salad kits. So this one is a tostada salad kit, and it's made with, it's not real meat. I think it's like a vegan or a vegetarian type meat, which is fine. I would be happy to try it. And then of course, Caesar salad, which will come into perfect for really any meal. And I bought this carne asada. Now I've tried this a couple of times already. We do like it. It's not like we have to buy it every time we go to the store or to Costco, but I did see the Binghams. They eat this a lot and they like it a lot. So I went off the Mindy's suggestion and we like it too. So I did have a lot of the breads from the Grandma Sycamore for lunches, and so we got some of these. Now I know some of my kids aren't huge Dorito eaters, but they were like $3. So this big old bag, even if they don't open it up, we could probably take it with us on vacation, but I have a feeling it's gonna be gone within this next week. Even though our vacation starts in a couple weeks, I'm so excited. So this one was the Himalayan salt. It's like the Kettle brand, they're the Kettle chips. So good. I have a helper. Jonas wanted to be a big helper today, so what did I get?
Cucumbers.
Show. So those are organic. Hello, Venna. He has to show the product. No, so we slice these up and eat them as snacks. So I like to try to, if I'm really on it, and I will be better at that, I will cut them up and keep them on a plate for when the kids get home from school. So there is a treat for them waiting. How does that sound?
Yeah, they're so good.
They are so good. And then I got these bacons. They're like $13 for 4 packs. And I will have them, we'll have breakfast for dinner sometime this week. Thanks, Jonas. I get these for Ezra, his go-go squeezes. Sometimes these are just fallbacks when he's just hungry and he doesn't know what to eat. It's okay. Also, Costco has the best price in 2-pound cheeses. So this is about $4.35. And so this would be perfect to cut up and just eat them as snacks. But I just grate the whole thing, put them in baggies, and then that way the boys have go-to quesadillas. So this doesn't happen too often, but these crescent rolls, there's like 4 or 5 cans in here. I don't know. But it's on sale, probably because it's close to Easter. So they were like $4 for all of these. So I think that's a great buy. Even if I don't eat them, we can maybe get some hot dogs and slice them up and roll them, make like pigs in a blanket. Or I could just maybe make a can up for when the kids, even though Paul and I are gonna try to be eating a little bit more of our salads, I could still make a can of these, and then the kids can at least have some of that with the dinner. So we were just talking about that and talking about salads. I bought 2 packs of these. Paul and I could have these for lunch. These ones are really good. They are the Chipotle, the sun-dried tomato Santa Fe chicken. So these are really, really good. So I love the corn on there, and it's got like a little kick to it. So good. So those are 270 calories each. That's awesome. Let me show you what else we got. So I like to keep big bins of oatmeal, sugar, and beans on the bottom shelf of my pantry. Well, we were out of oatmeal. So I got some more of these. I like to make my own granola bars, which I'll probably start doing for the kids pretty quick here. I go through spurts, so I'll make like a ton of them, keep them in the freezer so they can put them in their lunches, but they are delicious. They're like little itty bitty cookies that are super yummy. And so I'll link here my granola bar recipe. I've done a video on that. Okay, so Paul and I, this is going to be one of our things that we're going to make sure if we're feeling hungry, we can have a protein bar. So these got a lot of protein. It looks like 21 grams of protein per bar, which is super good. And these are perfect for our flavors. I love chocolate brownie and Paul loves chocolate chip cookie dough. That's like perfect for us. And then you saw that I showed the best protein powder that I showed you. That was my favorite. Well, they make them in smaller batches. So these are ready to go. It's kind of like the Premier protein shakes. Now the Premier shakes have 30 grams and these ones have 20, but this is a clean protein. So I'm super excited to try it. So I bought 2 of those. So we'll make sure Paul and I take one for our breakfast, take some of the nuts and cheese for like a snack, and then a salad for a lunch. Doesn't that sound delicious? I am excited. So then really all I have to focus on is dinner, and that's where I make my videos for you guys. So it's perfect. Let me show you what else we got. So one thing I bought is these big bag of potatoes. They are huge. You can see next to my face. It's as wide as my face, if not bigger. So these are huge baking potatoes. So these are good meals. These are good dinners. So what I think I'm gonna make is some cheesy broccoli potatoes, because we do have a lot of leftover broccoli from our party, so I wanna make sure we use it up. And I did buy some mac and cheese. Now we are not huge mac and cheese eaters. So for us to have this, that means I asked Ezra and he said he would eat it. So if we don't use it all, we could probably take some with us on vacation, and I know the kids will eat it and like it a lot. One last thing is I love buying, especially this time of year for the summer and when we're trying to drink lots and lots of water, is to put some of this lemon juice in it. So good into our water. So that's kind of nice to have on hand. And all of that was $290. Now let me show you what else I do whenever I go to Costco. I always buy a pizza, and this time I bought a couple of salads so that we can have a little bit of salad and a little bit of pizza. So perfect, dinner's ready and it's time to eat. Thanks for stopping by my channel today and watching the haul. I'm so grateful to all of you. Give this video a thumbs up if it is something that you enjoy watching. I do love watching grocery hauls myself. Also, tomorrow on Saturday, I will be having a live, so stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next.